Sancho looks at Rashford now, and this is a proper chance for us. Early on in the game, Rashford goes for the chip shot. Has he actually scored? Oh my goodness. Rashford now, and I see Paul Pogba, who's made a fantastic run. Still Pogba, big chance for him, and he's put it past the keeper. Paul Pogba scoring the goal that puts us into the lead. Harry Maguire, as captain of Manchester United, is lifting his very first trophy for the club. So we are back again with another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode series. This is episode number 13. Last episode was a big one for the series as we had the Carabao Cup final. We faced Liverpool and we came out on top, beating them 5-3 in the final and winning our first trophy of the series. Today's episode though, the focus is back on the Premier League as we've got a massive game against Man City, the Manchester derby at Old Trafford, and also we recently drew Arsenal in the round of 16 of the Europa League, so we're going to have the first leg in today's episode as well. Huge episode for us as we've got Premier League and Europa League action, some Youth Academy stuff to discuss and a lot more. So if you guys are enjoying the United Career Mode series, keep the support coming in. Drop a like in the video. Let's smash out 2,500 likes again. Subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get this started. Starting off the episode with a press conference, and if you guys want to see your questions being answered, drop them down in the comments section below. First question of the day: Wan-Bissaka has good offensive stats. Try involving him more in the attack. He can be like Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he's quick as well. Now, the reason why I've had Wan-Bissaka on stay back while attacking is because Jadon Sancho is playing ahead of him, and he's more of a right-footed player, of course, and that's why having Wan-Bissaka bomb forward, you'll have both of those players occupying the same positions. But now we've got Jadon Sancho on, of course, free roam, which means he does move inside a lot, leaving a lot of space to exploit down the right flank. So I think now it makes sense to, give Wan-Bissaka a more aggressive role. So we're going to have him join the attack and making overlapping runs. Let's hope this can work. It's worked wonders for Lucas Digne, who's been contributing with goals and assists. Let's hope we can expect the same from Wan-Bissaka. Next question: what is your plan for Alexis Sanchez when he comes back from Inter Milan next season? I mean, it's pretty obvious. I guess I'm gonna sell him. I mean, look at his overall. He's 80 rated. It just doesn't make sense to keep him. He's going down already in his stats. I mean, look at this decline. Sprint speed going down, jumping, balance, agility, strength, all going down. Technical stats declining as well. Alexis Sanchez is way past his prime. I don't think we're gonna keep him next season, and he will be sold. Next question: which player would you like to bring to the team next season? I haven't really decided on a player, but I think I definitely know what's a position I would like to improve upon, and that's probably going to be either left wing or striker. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm loving Rashford, but the thing is, Anthony Martial, on the other hand, he's been a bit disappointing this season. If you look at his stats, just 7 goals and 7 assists in 31 games is pretty embarrassing for a player of his quality. And I feel like next season we need to get someone better and have Martial maybe play as one of our backup players on the bench, as maybe a super sub. If we want to be an elite club, we need players like Martial in the squad being like a super sub. So that's the plan. Definitely an attacker. Maybe putting Rashford back on the left side and bringing in a superstar striker. That could be the play, or playing Rashford up top and bringing in another winger. One of those two things. But I think the next upgrade is definitely going to be a forward who can either play as a striker or a left wing. So that's the plan. If you guys have any suggestions, put them down in the comments section below. But that's going to be for next season. Now we've got our team and we've got to stay with them and try and win with them. But with that, we've wrapped up today's press conference. Let's move on. Bruno Fernandes is right now in the form of his life. He just cannot stop scoring. He's been scoring bangers for us, assisting goals and pretty much controlling games from that cam role. And well, once again, he's ended up winning the Player of the Episode award after you guys voted for him. Have a look at the updated Hall of Fame for Manchester United. We're making history right here. United had 5 League Cups before this series, and well, we've now made it 6, so we're definitely making progress here. Last episode, we had to make a decision on Lewis Davies, a player from the academy who's got a potential between 81 to 87 now. That isn't really an impressive stat for potential, but a lot of you guys were saying because of the dynamic potential system, it doesn't really matter with training and with maybe giving him game time. He could exceed his potential by a lot, and if not, we can just sell him. So with that thought process, I guess we're going to sign Lewis Davis to the first team. He's going to be our very first player promoted to the first team from the academy. Class of 2020 begins now. Let's promote him to the senior team. You know what? He's got a decent weak foot and skill move stat. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. I quite like that. His physical stats are pretty good as well, with good sprint speed and all that. With a bit of training, I'm sure he can do bits. We're probably going to try and loan him out soon. Here's a quick look at our season objectives. So we just promoted a player from the academy, so we're working towards the Class of 2020 challenge. But a lot of you guys in the comments section have just let me know that, well, we don't really have enough games left to even complete the Class of 2020 challenge unless we play our youth academy players like pretty much every single game, and that's not happening. So I guess that's an objective we're gonna fail. So I'm hoping we can complete the rest of the objectives, otherwise we're gonna have to do a forfeit. Dan James is doing pretty well now with the objective, just 6 more assists and he's done with it. 6 assists with, of course, Bruno. In fact, no, we need 7. And, of course, we need 6 goals with Rashford. It's possible, man. I think we can do it. So we're starting off today's episode with a bit of FA Cup action as United take on Wolves away at the Molyneux. They're always a tricky team to face, so it's going to be challenging, but I'm hoping we can make it to the next round of the FA Cup. If I'm being honest, guys, the FA Cup isn't really a priority for me right now. I'm pretty content with competing in the Prem and, of course, the Europa League, especially considering we've already won a domestic cup competition, but I wouldn't mind getting past Wolves. Obviously that's why I use our second team for this one, try and keep the first team fully fit. So Mason Greenwood, Dan James, Awar all in the lineup. It's still a strong team and you'd probably expect them to get the result against Wolves, so let's get right into it. Let's hope the youngsters can have a good performance. Already a first attack opportunity for us as it's Dan James down the wings, looks for the cutback, it's brilliant, and Manchester United score early on. It's Ighalo. I've got to say, man, in the limited amount of game time I've given Ighalo, he's really shined with a few goals here and there. Dan James providing another assist, that definitely helps us with the objectives. And, well, we've taken a big lead here at the Molyneux early on in the game. Could be a chance here for, of course, Wolves. Good dribbling there, in behind, the shot's taken, but Dean Henderson cannot be beaten. Another brilliant save from him. He's been amazing in all these cup competitions, man. I mean, the kind of saves he makes, it's ridiculous. This was a brilliant save. Near post shots are so overpowered in this game, but they can't get past Dean Henderson. Apologies, my phone just went off there. Gotta put it on silent. It is now Ighalo. Looks for Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish with a fake shot. The drag back is lovely. Still Grealish. Look at the dribbling there from him. Grealish goes for goal and almost scores a lovely goal there. Rui Patricio responding to that save from Dean Henderson with a quality save of his own. Wolves on the attack now. This is dangerous. What a challenge that was from Tuanzebe. I've got to say, the defenders we've got at the club right now, from, you know, the first team guys like Marquinhos, of course, Maguire and co. I mean, our defense is just unreal. And now because of that, we're on the attack with Ighalo, who should be scoring, and, well, he's on the score sheet again. Ighalo with a brace against Wolves, and he could be the reason we're going to knock out Wolves at the Molyneux. This is a stadium where we always struggle in pretty much all of my career modes, but here with Ighalo, we're balling out, man. I mean, this was a brilliant attack, all started by Tuanzebe. As I was saying, man, I'm so happy with our defenders this season. They've been so good, helping us even create attacking opportunities by winning the ball back in crucial situations. Ighalo, though, on point with a lovely finish, beats Patricio, and, well, we're 2-0 up. Here we've got Ighalo on the attack, looks for Dan James, another opportunity for him, sees Grealish, good touch. Jack Grealish with a fake shot. Goes inside to Ighalo. He tries a cheeky turn there, but, well, gets bodied eventually by one of the Wolves defenders. Half-time against Wolves, and couldn't have really asked for a better outcome. 2-0, dominating the game. Wolves have really struggled apart from maybe 1 or 2 chances. And let's just keep going, man. I think this is a good opportunity for us to knock them out from the FA Cup. We're playing really well, even with our second team. I think it's the perfect time to give Lewis Davies his debut in a Manchester United shirt. He's just been promoted to the first team. Let's see what he's all about. I'm going to bring him on for Jack Grealish. And we're going to also bring off Mason Greenwood for Chong. I've barely used him at all this season. He's been on the loan list, but no club has wanted him. So let's give him an opportunity to play a bit of football in this game. That's full time, and it's a 2-0 win for us against Wolves. What a performance, man. We were so good in, like, most departments. And apart from that, clean sheet as well. We're through to the next round of the FA Cup. Greenwood seems to be pretty happy with the way he's been treated by the club. He's actually been given a lot of game time this season, so he's just dropped me a message. Thanks for showing faith in me, boss, despite me not being one of the top players at the club. So I'm just gonna say I'm proud of you, and well, I'm hoping he can keep this up. So in the FA Cup, in the next round, the quarterfinals, we've drawn Leicester City, which should be an emotional game because Leicester are one of the teams I managed before. That was one of my favorite career mode series to have done on the channel ever. It was so good, so it's going to be a fun game to play against Leicester. For now though, back we go to the Premier League as Man United take on Man City in the Manchester derby. Pressure is definitely mounting up for us as we are 4th in the league. I definitely want to try and make use of these game enhanced to, create a good gap between us and Spurs. And we can actually do that. We've got like 2 games in hand over Spurs and Chelsea, which is a great opportunity for us to solidify our position in the top 4. But this game against City is not going to be easy at all. They've only lost 1 game so far this season and the top of the league with 75 points. This is definitely going to be a challenge, and it's a Manchester derby. Anything can happen. With the curtain about to fall on this Premier League season, your team has been marching towards a UEFA Champions League spot. Can your team finish in a Champions League spot? I'm gonna say we'll have to stay focused. We're in a very good spot to do it, but if we lose our next game against City, it's once again a fight for top 4, and I don't want it to reach that point. Getting a result here at Old Trafford against City would be huge for us. We did face City earlier on in the season at the Etihad Stadium, and it was an immense challenge. They beat us. De Bruyne and co were just superb. This is going to be a tough game, but it's at Old Trafford in front of our own fans, and we're a lot better than we were back then. We've got Marquinhos at the back, and overall our team is just much better. I'm ready for this game. We've got Sancho, Bruno, Rashford, Martial, all our top players starting. Pogba, Marquinhos, Maguire captains the team. I'm ready for this. Let's go out there and try and get a famous win at Old Trafford against Pep Guardiola's City. That's the City team we're up against. Raheem Sterling, Sergio Aguero, Bernardo Silva. That front 3 is just lethal, and to make matters worse, they've got De Bruyne running the show from midfield, David Silva as well. A strong defense with Thiago Silva captaining them. Interesting. João Cancelo, Mendy, Laporte all starting. This is going to be a big one. It's a big day for us at Old Trafford as Manchester United take on City. It's the Manchester derby. They're a team we haven't beaten this season, so I'm definitely looking forward to this. It's going to be tough, man, because City's attack and that midfield with De Bruyne is just so lethal. But let's hope Marquinhos, one of our newest signings, can help us get over the line. City on the attack with Sergio Aguero. He gets past Maguire, finds De Bruyne again. Big save from David De Gea, and we get the ball away. That's what Man City are all about, man. They've got so much quality, and they almost scored within like 5 minutes. I mean, look at the top left of your screen. They've played 28 games and have scored 76 goals. Absolutely insane. Aguero on the charge. Goes inside, and it's a big chance for Bernardo Silva. Or was it David Silva? I think it was David Silva. A good finish from the Spaniard, and with a goal down. It's really been a struggle this game. 26 minutes so far, and we've been second best to everything. City have just been unbelievable, and they're dominating at Old Trafford like it's nobody's business. We've got to respond, man. This is getting a bit embarrassing. I know it's only 1-0, but so far in these 26 minutes, we've barely had anything to do. It's been all Man City. We've got to play better. We could actually start something here, as Jadon Sancho will be able to get in behind here. Here goes Sancho. Sancho might have a chance here to score. Goes for goal, and he misses. Big opportunity for us, man. Our first real chance of the game. Sancho could have easily gone down on that sliding challenge. Decided to stay up, went for goal and couldn't score. Those are the kind of chances we need to take, man. Just before the halftime whistle, we might have an opportunity. Acres of space for Rashford to run into. Look at the pace from him as well. Stops the ball. Brings it inside. Looks for Bruno. Big chance, and no, Edison has made the save. We've had 2 great opportunities in this first half coming from Sancho and now Bruno, but we haven't been able to take either of them. What a save from Edison, though. He got a big left hand to it and denied Bruno from scoring that. Half-time against Man City, and it's been a difficult game. I mean, we should have expected this. There's a reason why Man City are top of the Premier League. The second half is only going to get more difficult. We've had chances, though, in the first half, which is a positive, but we just haven't been able to take them. City on the attack here. Lucas Digne wins that brilliantly, and on we go. Brilliant ball out wide to Anthony Martial. This could certainly lead to something. Martial keeps it inside. Looks in for Rashford, but that pass was just awful. Also, Rashford's movement didn't help. Honestly, this might seem to be a crazy substitution to make, but I'll be honest, guys. Anthony Martial isn't doing much. Igalo's been in great form lately. Let's just bring him on and hope he can do something. Martial has been super disappointing. Problems here as David Silva is with his dribbling here, looking to get past McTominay. Finds a pass inside, but David De Gea was up to the task. A good save from the Spaniard. Now it's Odion Igalo on the ball. Stops it and goes back to Bruno Fernandes. This could be a proper chance, but Thiago Silva. It is now Bruno Fernandes. This is a proper chance for us. Bruno goes for goal and he misses. Those are the kind of chances Bruno normally scores, especially with the kind of form he's been in. He normally never misses these, and he's missed this one. Another crucial chance gone begging. Oh wait, this might be a chance for us late on in the game. Here goes Marcus Rashford with pace. It's all on Rashford now. Goes down outside the box. That is such a terrible challenge from Laporte. Come on, man. Rashford was through on goal. He's going to get sent off for that, but there isn't much time left. No way, man. That is such... I don't even know how to describe this. Reminds me of Fede Valverde's incident in the game against Atletico Madrid where he did a challenge like this. This is just dirty football, man. Man City have gotten a red card. If we can somehow score this though, if Bruno Fernandes can somehow curl this in, it'll all be for greatness. Go on, Bruno. I know you can do it. It's decent. Bruno Fernandes. No way Edison has saved that. That was our chance. No way. Laporte's decision to just completely hack and take down Rashford has proven to be correct. Edison has made the save. Imagine we score from this corner. Bruno puts it in. Decent delivery. No one's got to it. Marcus Rashford on the rebound. A free chance for him to score. But Stindl with the block. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. We've had the chances to draw at least, but it's just not worked out. And that's full time. Honestly, I'm gutted. I feel like we deserved something out of this game, especially towards the end when Rashford went through on goal. But Laporte did what he had to do, took him down. We couldn't score from the free kick and we've lost. Kind of a reality check, I guess, you know, just to show we've got a lot of ways to go. And yeah, big defeat in the Premier League at Old Trafford. City have done the double over us now, which is so annoying. We are still 4th in the Premier League. We're still in the driving seat to finish in a top 4 spot. And we still have a game in hand. So it isn't all that bad. But especially the manner of the defeat against City. That was the frustrating thing because the way Laporte just took down Rashford towards the end of that game, it just annoyed me so much. But that's football and it is what it is, I guess. Up next for us is the round of 16 of the Europa League. We've got the first leg at the Emirates Stadium as we face Arsenal. It kind of feels like we've been facing Arsenal a lot this season. I think we faced them once in the Premier League, twice in the Carabao Cup semi-finals, and now we'll be up against them twice in the Europa League as well. So we've gotten pretty used to playing them and we've been victorious on almost every occasion. So let's make it happen in the Europa League as well. So it's Arsenal versus Man United, first leg of the Europa League's round of 16. Now, it's an away game. Getting those away goals will be crucial. This is how I've got the team set up. I've made a few changes to, rotate the squad because of fitness concerns. Like Dan James comes in, Jack Grealish is involved as well. We've got Aouar and Fred starting, Dalot getting an opportunity. But for the most part, it is a pretty strong team with Rashford starting up top. We've got Sancho in the team, Marquinhos, Maguire all starting, even David De Gea in goal. In fact, you know what? I kind of feel like Dean Henderson, with the performances he's been putting in, deserves to start in this one. So we've got him in the lineup. This is our team, Arsenal versus United. Let's get a good result in the first leg. That is the Arsenal team we're up against in the Europa League. A few youngsters in there like Willock and Saka, but they've got Aubameyang, Nicolas Pepe, Torreira all starting. A good defense, I suppose, with the likes of Kieran Tierney, Maitland-Niles in that right back role. I still feel like we've got a way better squad and we are the favourites. Oh, could be a chance for Arsenal. It's Willock. Marquinhos made a mistake and Dean Henderson though saves us there. What is Dalot doing? Somehow Dean Henderson gets the ball. My God, how did we not concede from that attack? I mean, that was another fantastic save from Dean Henderson. Whenever I play him, man, he always impresses. Problems here. Kieran Tierney with a chance. This is looking tough for us. He goes for goal. Marquinhos. Oh my God, Dean Henderson. Wow. Honestly, wow, that was something else from Dean Henderson, especially the second save on the rebound. I mean, we're going to have to choose from a huge selection of saves for save of the season because Dean Henderson has just done a madness. How have we not conceded in this one against Arsenal? Because they've had some cracking opportunities. Oh, once again, space opening up for Saka. Ball comes in. This time Maguire can't get it away. Big chance for Willock off the crossbar. My God, these first 30 minutes... Arsenal have been so dominant in the Emirates. They might have another chance here. Dalot gets the ball away. But we've been abysmal. We've got to improve, man. This can't go on. See Sancho. Oh, what a pass that is to Fred. Should be a goal. Fred with the goal. Fred, the red, has made it 1-0 for Manchester United against Arsenal. I've got to say, completely against the run of play. They've had all the chances, yet we somehow strike goal. I think Sancho picked up the assist for this goal. Since we've put him on a free roam role in the player instructions tab, he's been a different player, man. Getting assists and goals, and now he's just found Fred brilliantly, who's actually scored for us. A big goal for us against Arsenal in the Europa League, an away goal as well, just before half-time. Half-time against Arsenal, and although we've got the advantage, the game is not over yet. Arsenal have been, by and large, the better team. They've created way more chances. Dean Henderson has saved us in this one. Let's hope in the second half we can play better and maybe try and, hold on to this lead or extend it. Here's Dan James on the attack now with a lot of pace. We know how quick he is. Still Dan James. Can he beat his man? He can. He's still trying though. Still Dan James tries for the cutback. Eventually gets it to Grealish. And it's a lovely finish from him. I don't know how Dan James managed to hold on to the ball there, because for a moment I thought it's gone. The Arsenal defender was going to get there. But persistence from Dan James. He got there. Laid it off to Grealish. Picking up yet another assist. Lately, Dan James has really stepped up with the assist. And now he gets another one. And with that, we've made it 2-0 against Arsenal. We've started this second half really strong. Here's Grealish. Sees Fred. Fred strikes well and almost scores a stunner there. If not for Bernd Leno. Still 2-0 Manchester United. But that was one hell of an attempt from Fred. He's had a phenomenal game here against Arsenal. Here we go now on the attack as Dan James might be through on goal once again. I think he's onside. James laying this one off for Rashford. But it didn't work out. Leno got there. I didn't want to go for goal because I want to try and complete the objective for Dan James' assist. And well, that cost us there, and now we might be conceding on the counter-attack. Here's Willock on the ball. What a challenge from Digne. No, it wasn't, as Willock still got through now. So Aubameyang. Dean Henderson with a save. Again, he made the save. Dean Henderson with a triple save. And we finally get the ball away. I cannot believe how good Dean Henderson actually is, man. He's cracked right now. That's the best way to put it. He's literally saving everything. That was what, a triple save from him? Absolutely unreal, man. And now we've got a chance to score another one. Big save from Bernd Leno as well. Dan James creating another great chance. Full time against Arsenal. Dean Henderson was 100% man of the match. He was just unbelievable in this game. The amount of saves he made, it was crazy. And somehow we capitalized on the few opportunities we had. And because of that, we walk away with a 2-0 win from the first leg, which puts us in a very good spot to make it to, of course, the quarterfinals of the Europa League, which I'm loving. Let's actually now take a look at the overall growth of our players this season. Just a brief look. Mason Greenwood gone up by 5 this season. Brandon Williams by 4. Dalot by 4 as well. Dan James by 3. Scott McTominay by 3. The decision to play him more often has worked out wonderfully, as he's really grown accustomed to the new role of being like a first team starter. And because of that, his stats have gone up massively in a lot of departments, both technically as well as physical stats, which is great. We've had players like Chongo up, Wan-Bissaka up to an 84 rating, Martial up by 2, Sancho up by 2 as well, Bruno up by 2, Grealish up by 2. Good to see all this player growth. It means we're doing something right. Because of the FA Cup, it seems like the fixtures have moved a bit. So we've got Leicester City next in the quarterfinals. Then we've got Arsenal in the Europa League, Sheffield in the Premier League, and Everton up next soon. So exciting games coming up soon in this series as we head towards the business end of the season. Not too bad for our season goals this one, as we gave an appearance to one of our youth academy players and a couple of assists for Dan James, who's on 8 assists now. Just 4 more and we're done with that objective. Although we need to step things up with Rashford and Bruno's objective. Before we wrap up today's episode, time for you guys to make your vote count and vote for the Player of the Episode award. A couple of nominees as always, 2 unlikely nominees today. First one being Dean Henderson. He was unbelievable in this episode. Some of the saves he made against Arsenal in the Europa League was just outrageous. And of course, he deserves the nomination. Your second nominee is going to be Fred. I thought he was absolutely outstanding in the Europa League as well as the FA Cup game before. So really enjoyed using him. So that's why he's been nominated. Those 2 are your nominees. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. So that's that. Another episode of the Man United career mode wrapped up. I know because of all the coronavirus stuff, a lot of people are stuck at home, quarantined, afraid to leave their homes. And hopefully in these tough times I can entertain you even a slight bit with these videos. So hopefully you enjoy this one. Drop a like if you did, subscribe if you're new around here, and well, I'll catch you guys next time.